Yo, hear the truth, man. I just realizing, right? Um, Apart from the lie that the H&R department, the guy, cause I'm gonna say H&R department because if you belong to the CPAC office, yo, you that's your organization, man. So the CPAC office lied about me threatening John Forsman, right? Because I understand it now, and I mean, like it's like the Men in Black movie with the marble in the bag and inside of another bag. You know what I mean? This stuff is so complicated that they have to lie to cross the finish line. And then when they cross the finish line, they try to fix shit up later, right? But I'm telling you, there ain't no fixing this, right? So check this out, right? They could do all this dirt in my marriage, and I mean, like, crash my car, you know what I mean? Like, have me in and out of the hospital taking medicine and talking about me sucking dick and all that fucking dirty, dumb shit. I mean, me hating God like all my life, man. I was designed, bro. You know what I mean? To fear God, worship God. So no, I'm hating God and all that shit. And I'm saying so like I'm on the side of Lucifer now. And I'm saying so like it doesn't make any sense, right? So check this out, right? So they do all this shit. I know I can't even get a wife, yo. You know what I'm saying? You see, like, and I don't blame them. I don't blame. Let's suppose like my wife is a Nephilim, my step down from a god, right? And understand, kind of see what's going on. I don't blame them. I fucking told by staying away from me because like everything they did was all fucking disaster, son. And like I'm a person, if I see toxicity, I don't want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I see like something have a stench, a shit smell. You know what I mean? I don't want to be around it. So I don't blame them a bit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, try to make it work with your wife, yo. Because, like, they understand that shit. And, like, me personally, I don't want to go back to my wife. Because every time I look at her, and thank God she doesn't want to be with me, right? You know what I mean? Because she's a god of her own, man. You know what I mean? Like, oh, sorry, the top supreme god is using her as a vessel, like, what they fucking do and shit, right? So I understand it now. You know what I mean? So, anyway, so me going back with my wife, bruh, like every time I see her and shit, I will always remember it. Like I will always remember like how she refused my advances and stuff, and you know what I mean. And that will just make me feel like it makes you feel shitty. It makes you feel like you are less of a fucking person, and that's it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like a man, son. I don't feel like I have a like my God given balls and you know what I mean, like who John Forsman, the same guy who threatened me. You know what I mean? He uses this term, man, something about balls, and I mean meaning like you're tough. I like they snipped that shit away from me. Literally in the subconscious realm, they snipped my balls away from me. So I have no manhood. You know what I mean? Like somebody talk shit to me and stuff, and I supposed to stand up and fight. I'm second guess. I'm estimating that person gonna have a fucking pistol on him because when that guy pull a pistol on me in Philly, you know what I mean? That's the same shit now. So like I can't stand my grounds. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not supposed to go in Florida because Florida is a standard ground environment, right? So now I'll go be over there and stuff, and people jump kicking me in my back like school days and shit, and I can't fight back. You know what I mean? I can't even curse because when they curse people, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's a threat. What's it? Put a gun in my face and shit. And no, like I don't know when that gun shit. Like next person who point a gun at me, whether be a fucking cop, I gotta charge them, yo, because I gotta put my foot down that no more gun pointing at me is gonna take place, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm not giggling. I want to be fucking accurate with this, right? Because this is my play. I got a point. Because now I realize now God fucking sorry, not God. Because they're not gods. Okay, God don't fucking exist. You know what I mean? What they're on that level of God shit. That's why I look at it as. But they're not no fucking God because they didn't know me. At the end of the day, like, oh, God know every fucking color of your hair. That shit is fucking lying. You know what I mean? Because what they do and shit, they play fucking nosy. That's why they know so fucking big. They play nosy shit. It doesn't see what you're doing and shit. And then they come like good and bad Samaritan. And I mean, like, you know, like, so because God and devil is the same person. So that good and bad Samaritan is just them doing this shit. You know what I mean? All right, man. So once again, I don't blame you, man. If you feel like you invested in a marriage and a relationship with me is going to fuck you up, I see why you're doing your game shit. Know what I mean, you know. So you do transfer responsibility. Like, I can't do it. I would do my little my 65% so I could cross, so I could show management that like I doing my job and shit. You know what I mean? Like, because I remember I used to bust my ass, yo, and that's another thing I'm gonna talk about next video. I bust my ass in college, yo. And all I to know is 65%. 65% could that's passing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's all you want. You want to show that you're passing. But I didn't want to show I wanted passing. I felt like I was competition. Because remember now, like, I'm trying to sharpen me. I'm trying to make the best possible me. But then I realized, like, it's not me. Like, I could run how much hard I want and become a millionaire. Like, it ain't me. Like, will make that possible is the gatekeepers. And they fooling us thinking it's us. You know what I mean? And a very good example of this, right? It's supposed to be 3 hospital visits for me before I could open my eyes and shit, right? So one of them, I was like, I didn't know nothing. I just know, like, I'm going to make an attempt and do it myself. That didn't count. You know what I mean? So what I understand, like you could wish and want and desires and bust your fucking ass to cross that finish line. If that finish line is not by their standard, you just running in fucking vain. And that's it. You know what I mean? That's the big picture that I want. If you gotta watch these videos and understand anything, man, it's not you. You know what I mean? It's them. And I'm saying and that baffled me, because if you know I'm the good guy and the law say I was a good guy, why fuck me up like I'm the evil dude? You know what I mean? No, you have all these other fucking entities thinking like, yeah, he probably did something wrong. Or he threatened people that for drunk. I didn't threaten no fucking body. I didn't threaten no. So that I realized, no, God dumb. They're fucking dumb. They're dumb as fucking rocks. You know what I mean? You know? And it's not me trying to insult them. It's just me trying to put an understanding so they could a science so they could fucking study and improve their shit. You know? And okay, you could say like when God get involved, that's when they're supposed to die and shit. But I know that's what they wanted to do. That's what they wanted to do. You know? They wanted to fucking kill me. That's why I had that fucking heart attack. And, you know what I mean? I'm like a fucking bozo, don't even know what's going on. So I was like, fuck it, let me run to a different country. I couldn't run to no other fucking country. You know? Fuck the house and shit, man. If running to a different country, man, a different environment would have give me even a second of freedom so I could actually sit down and just think what was going on, would have been a game changer for the whole fucking shit, man. Yeah, I don't blame you if you don't want to fuck with me, man.